If you want to know the exact process from going to third to fourth density, this video is the only one that you will need. When we talk about the different densities, there are 9 densities in total. The one that we are currently going through is moving from third density to fourth density. Third density is a place where there is fear and there is separation. It's a space where we see each other as separate as human beings. So we don't see ourselves as one being, we see ourselves as separate beings. Now, the difference with fourth density is that fourth density is a place of love and unity. So it is literally the exact opposite of third density. The opposite of fear is love, and the opposite of separation is unity. And so we are going through this opposition during this time. And the really powerful thing is that the ascension process from third and fourth density is not something that is happening outside of us. What it truly is it is something that is happening within us. And now a really hard part about this is that you probably feel, if you're going through this journey, that you feel like you're going through a giant death. And for us to go into the fourth density, there is a death that is going to be needed to be experienced. And so I'm going to take you and show you why that is. Okay, so the new earth that everyone is speaking about, what the new earth truly is a space where we are living in the fourth density. Now, the fourth density in New Earth is not a place that we are going to be physically going to. What it actually is this process of moving from fear and separation to a space of love and unity. And it happens within each and every single one of us. So the process that you go through is that here is your third density self. I'm not going to make it a huge smiley face. It's going to be a subtle smiley face. So third density self is a self that carries around trauma. It has limiting beliefs. It is a self that may have toxic relationships in your life. And it is a self that probably isn't living in their true divine alignment. You might have like a job that you dislike. And so that is third density you. Is a person that is carrying around, you have trauma, you have limiting beliefs, you might have toxic relationships, a job that you dislike, and now you are wanting to evolve. If you're watching this, I assume that you do. You're wanting to evolve into New Earth, fourth density. So this is, let's see if we can use one of these markers. I want to use green. Okay. So this is fourth density you. Okay, fourth density you is here. You have a big old smiley face. Okay, fourth density you is a person that has found love within themselves. They do not see other beings as separate, so you've found unity. You have a deep connection with God, and you live in trust and abundance. So that's fourth density you. You have transmuted your trauma. You've gotten rid of your limiting beliefs. You don't allow yourself to be around people that are toxic to you. And what you're living in is trust and abundance. You live in a state where you give your true gifts to the world, where you live in your divine alignment. So the process of going from this to this is a hard one. But what it really involves is this death. So in order to move from third density to fourth density, there is continuous death that needs to take place. Literally, you have to die in order to move from third density to fourth density. And the reason for this is that the trauma is a lower, let's use this, is a lower vibration emotion. Limiting beliefs, a lower vibration. Toxic relationships, lower vibration. Job that you dislike, lower vibration. Love within, higher vibration. Unity, higher vibration. Connection with God, higher vibration. Living in trust and abundance, higher vibration. So what you are doing, because you are an energetic being, is that you are going from a lower vibration to a higher vibration. And so to go through the process of increasing your vibration, let's say that this is the process of increasing your vibration, it involves a death, 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 to get to this space, which is New Earth, fourth density self. Is you have to go through these continuous deaths. And what the continuous deaths are is the trauma and the limiting beliefs that you held within yourself, which could be, this trauma could be it could be a generational trauma. It could be shame. It could be grief. And what you're doing by feeling these, and then also limiting belief could be scarcity. Scarcity. By going through the process of feeling these, that is where the death takes place. So you were a being that was walking around with this generational trauma, shame, grief. You held scarcity within that caused you to feel only worthy of being in toxic relationships, being in a job that you don't like. And that's causing you to be at this lower vibration. But you're someone that knows that you want to move into this fourth density self. So what you have to do is allow yourself to feel these limiting beliefs and stored emotions that you've held inside of yourself. And by feeling these, you can do that through processes like breath work, somatic practices, sometimes plant medicine ceremonies. But really it is just feeling this that will allow you to move into this self. And by going through that process, you each time literally increase your vibration every time. So this is the trauma that was felt. This is a limiting belief that was let go of. This is a generational trauma that was released. And by doing that, you literally increase your vibration to allow you to go to the fourth density self. Because through this process, you are finding love within yourself. You're finding unity. You're finding a deeper connection with God. And in order to feel these, there is a letting go process, which allows you to step into deeper trust and then step into a place of abundance. So this is the process that we go through to go from third density to your fourth density self. And so if you're somebody that wants to go through this process yourself, you have to go through the process of death and rebirth. And I will say that it's a very beautiful process when you allow yourself to go through it. Sure, there are definitely moments that are hard, that are difficult. You feel confused. You feel like life can't get any worse. But it's truly just that death process. You're letting go of lower vibration emotions and feelings so that you can ultimately step into the fourth density self. And the more of us that go through this process, the more that we will step into the new earth that we all speak of. Because New Earth is not a place that we are going to. Instead, it is a place that we are finding within ourselves. And the more of us that step into this space, the more of us will live in love and unity. And that's how we go and we create the New Earth. Cool. If you enjoy this video, please make sure to subscribe, make sure to like it. And if you want to be a part of a space where I teach this even more, just go ahead and read the description below. Sending you love. Peace.